Okay, so you've watched my last video about starting an online business, but you're not quite sure how to accept payments for your online business. If this is you, stick around, because in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 ways that you can accept payments for your online store. Greetings, I'm Gabby, also known as the Quaint Boss, and this is the Quaint Pursuit. This is a space where you can find motivation, life hacks, business tips, and some fashion here and there. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some ways that you can collect payments because I've been getting quite a number of requests for this topic. If you haven't already checked out my video on how to start an online business, you should check it out right now because this video is going to be a perfect backup for that one. So just go check it out right now and come back. The very first method of payment I started off with was bank deposits. And this is where someone deposits money into your bank account. There are 2 ways to get that done. The person can go into the bank themselves, give your account number to the bank teller, and give them some cash to deposit into your account, which you will have immediate access to. Or you can have this person do an online bank transfer. They need the name of your business, they need the account number for the account they're depositing into, they need at least the branch that you have that account at, and they will, in some cases, need to know whether it's a personal savings account or a business account. They can put it into their online bank platform and then transfer from their account to your account. Based on the bank that they're transferring from and to, this will determine how soon you can get your cash. So if it's, for example, from a Scotia account to another Scotia account, you can get your cash immediately. But if this person is transferring from a Scotia account and you have an NCB account, it will take up to about 24 hours to get that transfer done. To accept payments from international customers, I had to have them do wire transfers. So I had to give them all the information for my bank account, including the SWIFT code and the bank code and all of that stuff. The downfall is that the payment can take up to 3 days to actually get to you. The other option for me was PayPal. PayPal allows people to send money from their PayPal account to your PayPal account. But the thing about PayPal is that you need to have a bank account in either the US, the UK, Puerto Rico, Canada. What you would do is just hook up a bank account or a debit card to your PayPal account, and then you can transfer from your PayPal to that account. It takes about 5 business days to actually get the funds into the account that you transfer the money to. However, it doesn't have to take as much as 5 business days. Another thing to note is that PayPal takes a 2.9% fee out of your payments, as well as a 30-cent flat rate. So if somebody sends you $250 US, 2.9% of that will be deducted by PayPal, as well as 30 cents. Then I started to use Shopify. Shopify also allows you to use PayPal and allows you to use things like Google Pay, Apple Pay, and these are services that you, again, won't get immediate access to your funds. But if you want to learn how to get immediate access to these funds, you should stick through to the end of this video because I'm going to share a tip on how I navigated all these payment options even though I was living in Jamaica. My favorite method with Shopify is that they allow you to accept credit card and debit card payments. So this would mean that somebody in Zimbabwe, somebody in Ireland, someone in Iceland, someone in Alaska can buy from my brand and they can use a debit card or credit card. That's the most popular way for most people to pay when they're doing online shopping. If they don't have an option like this, then they'll most likely be discouraged from buying from your online store. So it's good to have as many options as possible for as many people as possible. In order to accept these payments, you need to be in the US, in the UK, in Canada, in Puerto Rico, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. But as I said, watch to the end to see how I got around this. They do take a fee from the amount of money that you get. So 2.9%, they take 2.9% from the amount of money that you're paid, as well as 30 cents. So you can do the math and know how much you're going to end up with. This money becomes available to you within 24 to 72 hours, which is 1 to 3 business days after the person has paid you on your Shopify platform. You can choose to get your payouts weekly, daily, monthly, and I think you can probably do a bi-weekly option as well. So if you choose that you want to have your payments made daily, if somebody buys from you today and they use a credit card to pay, then you can expect that payment to get to you within 1 to 3 business days. But if you choose bi-weekly, then it's going to be 2 weeks time before that money is actually paid out to you. And after that 2 weeks, it takes about 1 to 3 days to actually get to your bank account. And I'm only talking about the options I use because I don't want to talk about anything that I don't know about. Shopify also uses Apple Pay and Google Pay. And both of them, if the person is using a debit card to make their payment, then there's a $0 fee. But if they're using their credit card to pay, then there's a 3% charge. You would also need to have an account to transfer the funds from the Apple Pay or Google Pay to the bank account so you can have immediate access to it. Or you can let it stay there and then use the funds from those platforms to pay for things that you are buying as well. So let's say, for example, you want to buy a pair of shoes from Forever 21 and you don't have a credit card. You can actually use your Apple Pay money or your Google Pay money or your PayPal money to pay for that. And that's a way that you could navigate it if you are not in either of these countries and you're not able to access these funds right away. Here's what I've been telling you to stick around for. If you have a family member or friend or spouse who has an account in either of these countries that I stated, which would be the United States, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and Puerto Rico, and they have a bank account there, then if they are willing to allow you to use their credentials, that's how you could receive your money, and then they could send that money to you. But of course, it's always best to just have your own account. So if you can go ahead and actually open an account in either of these countries, that would work out very well in your favor. All you need to set up Shopify payments is the account number and the routing number for the account that you're going to be sending the funds to. Now, let's talk about Western Union, right? Some people are okay with using Western Union, but I have found that because of the scamming, some people just aren't comfortable. Because you know, say Jamaica full of beer scammers in the Mobile area and things, so people are kind of skeptical of sending funds via Western Union. But the good thing is that it's a lot easier now because they have kiosks and they also have an app that will allow someone to easily just send money to you via Western Union. All they need is your name, or at least the name of your business. They need your address and your phone number. They have to pay a small fee to send the money to you. That's another reason why it might be discouraging for some customers, because some customers don't want to have to pay that fee to send you money. So that's bank deposits, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Shopify payments, and Western Union. So that's a summary of all the ways. I did say 5, but throughout this video I actually remembered that Western Union should also be mentioned, so it's basically 6. Of course, you now need to research into all of these payment methods for yourself and determine what works best for you. You can use Google, you can use YouTube, and you can also go on the website for all these individual platforms that I have told you about. So that's it. I hope you found this video to be helpful, and if you did and you watched all the way to the end, then subscribe to my channel for more videos of this nature. Comment down below and let me know if there's something specific that you'd like for me to talk about. Turn on your notification bell for the Quaint Pursuit page so anytime I post a video, you will be notified right away. Give this video a thumbs up and share it on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, and you can also check me out on these platforms. That's at Quaint Boss. check out my brand at Quaint by GSC to see what I have going on there. I post content there too, but in much shorter form. So just check it out. And until next time, this has been the Quaint Boss with the Quaint Pursuit. I will see you again on the other video. Blessed love.